Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So, just wrapped up giving my kids breakfast before school, and now we are getting more locked in. I have the big screen up with CNBC on, not the kids' shows that we were just watching. But I do want to show you what I was looking at this morning, because we had two big gappers that were found with our pre-market scanner. All you have to do, and I'll link it down below for the pre-market scanner, if you have Thinkorswim, you plug in this information and all you do is search for the highest percentage gainer, and you take a look at those criteria. The shares, okay, that's something you're going to want to put in there. That is the float. So the lower the shares, the more chance a stock has to rip up and down. You have to be careful trading these types of stocks because they make some crazy moves where you can make a lot of money or you can lose a lot of money really quick. And with pre-market trading, you can't set a stop. So it makes it a little more risky. So let me just share the screen here. Sharing the pre-market screen. So as you can see here, I'm totally okay with this very, very small loss. I took 3 trades on the name. This was our leading pre-market gapper. As you can see here, I have them on my watch list. As they come up, I take a look at the top. Usually the top 5, but I am able to narrow it down because I have shares on here. This one only has a 5 million share float on Thinkorswim. I don't know. I haven't checked Either way, it's still very low of a float. And that's why we saw these types of aggressive moves. But look at this. This is 2 minutes of trading right here. Let me zoom in. This stock had a range from 775 to 850 when it hit here in 1 minute, okay? So you have to realize, while they can make crazy high rips, they can also make, when you're not expecting it, huge rips right down. This is crazy right here. So that's why I'm limiting my share size to just 100 shares, because I can't control risk in pre-market. You can't set stop losses. So it really is as simple as that. But we had some really big gappers this morning. We had 2 gappers at one point, well over 100%. And I'll show you here on the scan. So this is my pre-market scan. This is what I set up. You guys can do that also. Just go in here, click on the customize button, and then just add this type of stuff. I'd like to have shares on, the float, the volume, obviously super important. And then I always keep clicking until you have the top gappers. And you want mark. Mark means that's the last traded price. So this is the close of the day before. Okay, we got all that out of the way. For more beginners that didn't know that yet, so bear with me if you are an experienced trader. So these 2 were on my, actually these 2 I traded. So I will go through those really quick, but I'm going to show you how crazy and how unpredictable. Look at this thing. Like, I feel so bad for people. This is why, you trade stuff under VWAP. You have to just be really careful, because people just tend to sell really quickly when they see it go down. So they're just hit and bid. There's no stop losses. So it makes it really difficult. You're kind of trying to catch up with the price. But one thing I noticed with this stock, okay, it's so much easier now, like after the fact, and I'll get into these 3 trades that I took in a second. But I was down like almost $60 on this stock, or $50 at one point. So I am not trading this stock anymore. This is one of my rules. Take 3 trades on one stock. I had a lot of success on the last one, and I'm happy for that. But it did not, something like this normally, right, should start to retest highs, and it just went horrible. This stock probably ripped people up pre-market. And if you're one of those people that got caught in this, trading this pre-market, let me know down below that I'm not the only sucker out here. But these trades, I am not upset about. Even though I lost on the first 2, I waited until it matched up with the 5-minute chart, even though this 5-minute chart looks absolutely horrendous. Okay, I was still playing right here. So we had a pullback here and a pretty big one. So 822 all the way to 772. So I felt comfortable once the new 5-minute candle started. I don't want to trade anything when it's does a false breakout like this. But I know something that rips up this much, and it was like, almost 160% gapper at the time, or 150, whatever it was. It was a lot. It was like really, all eyes on. All the traders are looking at this thing, but it would rip up like you see here and then come right back down. There was so many, and it wasn't showing up on the ask, but I saw on the time and sale, there was so many huge sell orders. So I don't know. I mean, it's kind of unusual, but there was people that were definitely happy that this thing gapped up from like $2 the day before, and they were taking their profits. It was very obvious. Now, once all that goes out, like look at these huge red bars here. Huge red bars. No. Green bar trading does not like it. Green bar trading likes this. And there you go. There's my logo right here. My logo, I made a nice trade on. So there's something for this morning. So anyway, this stock was just stupid, but I got out really quickly on each one. So I stopped out. Take the loss because it gives you another opportunity, right? If you don't stop out and you're like, oh, it's definitely going to go back to the pre-market highs of 850, well, now you're down to 725. It may. Listen, when the market opens, or even in the next 10 minutes, half hour, it may get way back up there, but this stock is dead to me right now, even though I got my logo in my nice trade, which I just am noticing while I'm making this video, and that's why I keep talking about it. So anyway, the other BS one, let's see, I only took 1 trade on this. And this one also super frustrating. Right here, okay? I am taking, at the time, the next candle, right? And it happened to match up with VWAP. So as what happened with this one, right? So I took the trade here. Whoops. I don't know what. Bear with me, super early. Here it worked out, right? We got close to VWAP. I took that trade. Here look at these pre-market stocks. Where's my trade? My trade disappeared. Am I on the right one? There it is. Okay, it wanted to show up then. So right here, I took the same trade. Okay, right here for this break of VWAP, I mean the support of VWAP, my stop out was right here when it ripped down and got below VWAP. I didn't even wait for a break of VWAP. So those were the pre-market trades, down slightly, 29, not bad. My girls are coming over. You girls are in your pajamas, so just put your heads in here. Where's the other one? And the other one. This is what a day trader's life looks like. I'm in my pajamas. I have a blanket on me. I have the big screen up. My girls are about to get ready for school. But they know this is what daddy does. So anyway, these two leading gappers just totally S the bed right here. And by S, I think you guys all know what I'm talking about. Garbage, garbage. This one just broke through VWAP. Let's see what this has to do. So like if you're buying down here, maybe at 7, starting to come in with some nice volume. While I'm getting FOMO making this video right now, I want to see if this thing holds up or whipsawing around like a maniac. Look at that. Sheesh. A wick. 754. Let's see. See, guys, these things are powerful here. You know, when you know a stock is the main stock, right? And you know it's about, and that's what happened with these two trades. When you know all eyes are on a stock and it's about to make a new 5-minute candle to finally make a new high, especially off a sell-off, if the shorts cannot hold it down, and you guys got to be aware of that because they like to jump in before to try to pull that down because they know a lot of traders are looking at that. So it looks like we're getting a lot of shorts they're stopping out now. Nice short squeeze. Good. I like to see this for all those shorts that have been making money up here. I like to have the time and sales on here. I love to see if there's any really, really big orders. And right here before this trade, I got in on the backs of, I saw like a 40,000 shares buy. So that was a nice one to have on my back. That is some range right there. And if you guys like volatility, there you go. Look at that thing ripping. Best part about this is I feel very slight, if not even there, FOMO. Now, if this thing rips over 8, then it's a different story. But I'm just staying away from this. This is my rule. You know, 3 trades on one stock. If, you know, I'm 1 in 3, 33% is absolutely atrocious. And that's not like me. So I'm just not trading the stock anymore. Looks like it got to 760. So anyway, these top. You got, I mean, they're all below VWAP at this point. Here's a more expensive one. This is those, what is that called? NFT, something, and the NFC, something like that. Non-fungible tokens, NFTs. This is an NFT play. They've been really, really hot. So there's probably some big money traders up here with the high share size. I find with these high shares, not only is the spread absolutely ridiculous, you get into a trade and you're down 30 cents already. That's just not going to work for me. Maybe it will work for Warrior Trading because Ross is the GOAT, but other than that, I'm not going to be touching that. So anyway, I'm going to keep my eye on these type of stocks right here. You know, off the open, we'll see what happens. I'm also going to be looking at, you know, a couple other ones. I have a pre-market, you know, higher float stocks to see what these guys are doing, but they're not moving much. The market overall is down, but it is rebounding. So, oh, I don't know if I went over this, but I went and I set up my important price levels. Sorry that I'm talking so slow. So these price levels here that I went over, this is the low of the last 5 days. This is the high of the last 5 days. These are the day before, high and low. This is just pre-market trash. This is the high and the low of the day before. And I put green and I put red up here. Red meaning if it gets up here, there's going to be a lot of selling most likely. And green being it's going to be hitting lows. There could be a bounce. I just do it this way. You don't have to, but I have found that I can't have all the same colors. It's just too much of the same. And intraday, I don't know what I'm looking at. So I have to come back out here and it's just a waste of time. So these are the levels I have. And with the SPY, I did the same thing. Okay. Same exact thing with the SPY. And this is what I'm going to watch intraday. And when you get to levels, you're going to notice there's going to be a give and take. There's going to be a battle. And whichever way it goes is usually going to determine the trend for the day. So anyway, that's all for me. Wanted to come on here with an early video for once to give you an update on the pre-market and what we're watching. And that's it. Good luck trading today, guys. Let me know in the comment section how you do. Take care.